Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Very high level game here for you today. We've got another ViViD replay, and this time against Fargo down in the south. We have the green player, which is the GLA Demolition, which is OE ViViD. We're on liquid gold today, and all the way in the north facing him today, we have AI Brutal. AI was my clan in September 2022, the month of qualification for Clan Wars, so I have no doubt this is a Clan Wars match. And this is the GLA TOX player, which is Fargo in the orange. So, hang on a minute. Demo versus TOX. So I think ViViD has the weaker army here, and he has the weaker spot. Ooh, the backhoe. Apparently in America, I don't know why it's got sideways wheels like that. Apparently in America, that's what they call it, backhoe. Someone commented on a recent video and said that. To me, that's like completely alien. Like, we've never seen it called backhoe, but I know to Americans or wherever else you call it a backhoe, it's probably completely normal. I have no idea what Fargo is doing there. Why on earth would you cancel that tunnel? Why would you cancel that tunnel? This spot here is so important, and it's actually a major advantage of the top spot that your worker can get here faster than the south spot. So not building a tunnel there is completely weird to me. But I think that's because Fargo's done like a weird box. It's not even a box because he's left a gap there as usual for Mr. Fargo. But he's prioritizing getting the economy rolling. Technical comes through for ViViD. Annoying for Fargo because that is going to deny it and gets himself a vet 2 there as well. I mean, if he goes in that box, that is so dreadful from Fargo. It is honestly... Is it a TNT anyway? It's a TNT. He's going to be able to get in the box anyway. Hits the war factory. ViViD behind this, though, has not gone for oils until just now. He doesn't have the capture upgrade just yet. All of the workers there getting killed. Nice TNT there from ViViD. He brought 5 terrorists. Oh, man. Fargo. If that tunnel gets up, that's really good. That is really good if it gets up. Yeah, it gets up. Interesting situation because the demo really does need to make something happen, and he has done so far. Yeah, he has gone for the TNT, but Fargo still has a stronger army and the stronger spot, and he's getting control of this right side. TNT Tech RPG comes in for ViViD, but I'm not sure really what that's going to achieve against the loaded building. He's lost the RPGs there pretty much for free, but Fargo is going to get those oils. And I think Fargo is familiar enough with this matchup on this map. I think he's played it a lot before. There was even a tournament of GLA mirrors on this map. So I think Fargo knows that if the enemy player has gone for a TNT like that, then all Fargo has to do is just make sure he gets all of his oils, gets his economy rolling, and he's still very much within the game. But so far, that's quite a nice start there for ViViD. Tech RPG here with a Rebel from Fargo. Something he often likes to do is grab hold of this this bunker, but there was already a Toxin tractor there. Is Fargo going to evac? He does evac. Fargo really needs to hold this position. A major advantage in the game if he manages to hold this position. But the Toxin tractor moving in. Such an awkward little spot, this. And ViViD has managed to clear it. He was well prepared for that with the Toxin tractor. I think, though, he was probably preparing to clear that. I don't think he planned on clearing this. Ooh, bad bit of micro there for Fargo, because if he'd have microed there, he could have got himself a super tech, been running around causing problems. Fargo's still gaining control over on this left-hand side, though. And he's got this mountain, so it's still a major advantage for Fargo, really. Despite what the XP difference would tell you. Fargo is losing some stuff here, though. Ooh, but ViViD loses his quad. Oh, no, it's ViViD getting that. ViViD getting it. Okay. ViViD just clearing up now with rebels. Second arms dealer being built by ViViD, but Palace is already on the way for Fargo. Needs more workers here now. Second arms dealer already in play for Fargo. Not quite sure what ViViD's doing there. Oh, he's trying to go around and pick off that oil for free. But that tunnel's having trouble firing, but it is hitting now. A bit messy there from Fargo. I notice I've seen Fargo's gameplay, and he tries to be too fast. He tries to be extremely fast. But what he ends up doing is making a lot of mistakes. And a lot of weird little things. What I would rather him do is slow his play down by like 20% and improve his decision making, his mini decisions, I like to call it. Like pop in a few units there. The micro and that technical down here. Little improvements like that would have a bigger impact on the game than playing 20% faster where you're making all these mistakes. And I've had that feeling for months or even years with Fargo. I mean, when he's playing fast, and he isn't making those kind of mistakes, he is extremely good, and that's when he's on form. But it's like he tries to be too fast than he's actually physically capable of, and he makes little weird decisions, or like a Fargo pop. He thinks popping because he clicked it so fast is a good idea, but he'll pop just a couple of units and they'll get wiped out. That's a classic example. I would rather him take his time more. It's better to take your time, lose a bit of ground, but win the engagement overall rather than just throw away some units. That's the general feeling I get of watching Fargo. Yeah, quite an even game so far, to be fair. Palace is up for ViViD. Palace is up for Fargo. Third arms deal have been placed down for Fargo, but no market started yet. CC now being built. Tunnel being sold but rebuilt. Maybe because the box there is a little bit weird. A lot of tunnels now being placed down. Fargo still doesn't have control of this oil. ViViD collecting on this extra supply. He's also collecting on this one, but so is Fargo. ViViD really wants to kill this oil, but I think Fargo needs to bring one more worker and just start repairing that from the other side. Demo bikes are now out, so that's going to become insanely difficult now for Fargo. Because the Scorpions would have won the battle on the ground otherwise for Fargo, but now there's demo bikes out, they can just easily be wrecked by one demo bike. So ViViD is going to have some good success here, to be fair. I think this is a good strat for the South player, because normally you would lose control of this hill. Yeah, normally you would lose control of that hill, but what ViViD has done is taken that supply, not got the refinery though, just pointing out he's not got the refinery. But then also, ViViD just chipped away at these oils without losing too much as well. Managed to get himself to a palace. Fargo is on a 2-oil lead over here, though. So yeah, still kind of even, really. But demo bikes and Jarman are a big factor, you know. Jarman Cal going to work. Interesting to see who wins the Jarman battles, because they always say Fargo's usually so patient with his Jarman. Scud Storm being built by both players, actually, but ViViD is further ahead. You got a decision to make in the GLA mirrors. Like, in what order do you make markets and Scud? Do you make one market, get the upgrades, and then one Scud? Or do you make two, like in this case, and then a Scud? Or, yeah, what do you do? I actually think on big money maps like this, I think getting 1 or 2 markets and then straight away into Scuds is the most optimal. I don't think dropping down 15 markets whilst you're against a ton of Scuds is the most optimal way, because the Scuds can just even out the market count and also get you a load of XP as well. I also saw players like Excal and Boyka in the past drop down 2 Scuds at the same time, so it's like, bam, just appear at the top right. There's 2 Scuds. This oil has been denied so far and actually now completely killed there by ViViD, so very nice play on the right side. But he's still 2 oils down on the left, though, ViViD is. But he's 1 supply ahead on the right, so it probably evens out, actually. Another Scud Storm now being built by ViViD. I mean, despite that, what I would have called a bad decision in the beginning, when Fargo cancelled that tunnel, he still has control of this, so that's a really big positive for him. He still has a decent amount of markets. He's building a second Scud Storm. Still has that oil on top right, but so does ViViD. ViVid's kind of trapped in that position. But Fargo losing a bit of ground here, though. Fargo going the buggy route. I wonder about a toxin tractor there with a contaminate. Could be pretty good. Ooh, rebel ambush from ViViD kills all of the buggies. Expensive lost that because they are $1,100 each. $1,000 each for ViViD. Whoa, ViViD's infrastructure really ramping up now. He's building more and more markets and a third Scud storm being built. Got to remember, ViViD's Scuds do more damage, but I think Fargo's leaves a Tox puddle for longer. Might be wrong. I feel like that is the case. Well, I don't think ViViD's leaves the Tox puddle at all, does it? I probably should know all this stuff, but I think I'm right in what I'm saying there. Okay, this is an interesting battle. Jarman versus Jarman. One's on the crossroads, one's chilling in the snow. Who is going to be the more patient? Who's going to get a decent scan off? Demo bike's now moving in, kills the oil. A little bit overkill there, but I suppose it's better safe than sorry to kill the oil. Fargo rallying all of his buggies now to the front. Wants to gain some ground. Fargo dropping down another arms dealer. So it's going to be on, what, 4 arms dealers? And he's building 2 Scuds himself. So it's going to be like 3 Scuds versus 3 Scuds, I think. Still very close, to be fair. Although ViViD is way ahead in XP. Is ViViD going to get the oil there of Fargo? That's interesting. Oh, he's going to get it. Oh, he hasn't evac'd yet. Where's he looking? He hasn't done anything with it yet. You might even be able to get the palace, but I think going for the oil is the better thing. That's the target. Yeah, that's a really big hit. Really professional hit there from ViViD. He's even sending a quad in the base, and he stopped the Scud. Okay, I think that's a mistake, to be fair, but he stopped the Scud anyway, so if Fargo doesn't rebuild that for a bit, it's probably paid off, but now he's rebuilding it straight away. Okay, Fargo trying to gain ground here. Rebels are going to stop the demo bike. Very nice. Fargo is gaining ground, actually, and actually denying these workers. Three Scud Storms versus 3 Scud Storms now. The soonest one is going to fire from ViViD in 1 minute and roughly 10 seconds. .37 seconds to the Scud. You've got to be thinking now as ViViD, where should you hit that Scud? I think actually on the palace is a good idea. He does know the palace is there. Plus any oils that Fargo might have, so that might be a good position as well. You could hit it slightly off center, so it could hit that and maybe some in the market as well. Otherwise, sometimes clearing land is a good idea as well. Like that bunker there is being really annoying. If you shot the Scud in the middle there and cleared like most of that, it really does take a big chunk of Fargo's defense out, because then you can start pressing this area, maybe even kill that oil yourself the traditional way. Scud Storm now ready to fire by ViViD.
A warrior has fallen.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of taking out. Yeah, he's going for the palace. Safe option. It's always a good target, the palace. Fargo is definitely losing the game now. He's against 4 Scuds. He's against these demo bikes. ViViD has more XP. Palace is just going to get wrecked now. ViViD gets even more XP from that. I believe you get money from a Scud hit as well. I wasn't watching that exactly. But he got all the bounty money as well from the kills as well. ViViD has Demo Rebel Ambush. Both players have 4 Scuds actually now. There does a lot of buggies of his own. This little windmill thing is going to be taken out. Scud is ready for Fargo. Where is that going to hit? He's got a lot of targets, I think, because he hasn't taken out any of ViViD's safe oils. He's got 2 safe oils. Could hit the production. Where is he going to hit? Yeah, he has. He's hit the production. I don't think he knows where the palace is because he hasn't scouted this part of the map for ages. So he's going to hit the production. And maybe he's going to combine that now with a ground attack. Because that Tox puddle will remain there for ages unless he clears it with the contaminate of the toxin tractor. But ViViD's actually going for a counter attack here. Rebel ambush used on top of the buggies. Kills like 3 or 4. But there's 5 going to escape though. Battle bus here for ViViD. Going to reset the army there of Fargo in the middle. Scud Storm now ready for ViViD. If we just check on Fargo's cash actually. Yeah, both players got about the same amount of cash, but ViViD's income should be higher because he's got these 2 safe oils plus the markets. I suppose Fargo still has 1 oil though. Where's ViViD shot that? He's actually shooting at one of the Scuds. He's not beaconed them like Marikar would do. A, B, C, D, E. We'd probably be up to now. Wonder what the most Marikar's ever been up to. Can you imagine him up to like Z? 26 Scud Storms I think would mismatch the game actually. Okay, another Scud is fired. This time from... I believe that's Fargo's, isn't it? I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. Okay, ViViD's production has been completely cut now because... Yeah, he's got 1 arms dealer down here actually. Got 1 arms dealer. But he still has a load of buggies on the right. Okay, yeah, both players using their strengths of their army very, very well. I mean, this... Oh, ViViD! Just as I say that, support power there probably misused a little bit. Maybe it would have been better in front. I know the Tox might have killed it like straight away. I don't know. But that's a difficult position for ViViD to defend now. But he is firing the Scud. Is it on there or is it in the middle of the base? Where is that going to hit? I actually think here wouldn't be such a bad idea because ViViD's in a bit of trouble now. Oh, he is bringing the buggies back, though. He is bringing the buggies back. Is hitting the economy there of Fargo. Scud Storm there from Fargo as well. He wanted to finish the Scud. That's what he was going for, but he just didn't do enough damage. He needs to do like 1 more hit. I think getting off the radar van now and actually hitting that is the best thing to do for Fargo. What is he doing with this Scorpion, man? That was a big miss hit there. There is a chance, though, that can still go down. There is a chance. Ooh, the worker got killed. But the worker did get a bit of a repair off. But if you notice, that Tox is doing a little tiny bit of damage. You see, it's gone now. I think it's going to die. I think it's going to die. It's so low, man. It's like literally 0.000 something. I don't know which... Oh my god, it survives. Fargo, why didn't you click on that with that silly Scorpion, man? Is Fargo running out of cash here desperately? I think he is. ViViD has successfully picked off all the oils and just like kind of starved Fargo of cash. Maybe that Scud's going to be on the oil. Yeah, that's like killing a market and an oil. It's looking very bad for Fargo now, to be fair. Because ViViD still has 2 oils and a bunch of markets. Quite a nice little setup. He has rocket buggies. Enough of them to hold everything. Gets a load of bounty money from that kill. Kills the buggies on the right. ViViD is just playing 1 level ahead, I'm afraid. He is. Yep. I can't see any way Fargo's going to win now, although he does have 5 Scud Storms, but does he have enough money to defend against this attack, though? He has like level 1 Rebel Ambush, but it's going to kill maximum 2 or 3 buggies, but it's still going to lose just due to the sheer numbers. ViViD now fired a Scud, going to hit the Palace. Perfect. Oh, there is another Palace at the front, actually. There is another palace. Fargo's going to enter it, actually. It's going to be a bit of a useful defense here, but is it too little, too late? Can Fargo make a difference with this Scud storm? Why has he not been hitting the oils of Fargo? Of ViViD, sorry. I think that Scud of Fargo now actually has to hit here. I don't think he has much of a choice. I think he's done it as well. I think that's where he's hit. Whoa, ViViD's popping everything. This could be juicy. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, that was nice. That was very nice. I'm surprised ViViD didn't back off there because I think that was kind of obvious. Oh, he's quit anyway.
You are victorious.
Yeah, Fargo just ran out of cash. ViViD Scud storm hits. The bike hits on the oil. All of them were just better. It just more so hit Fargo's economy, whereas Fargo is hitting like the production, which can just be rebuilt by the power and the economy of the markets. You see there, 20k difference, and pretty much all of that is down to ViViD killing the oils, denying the oils, all of that stuff. I don't know why Fargo wasn't going for it more so, because normally Fargo's really good at defending his own oils and killing the enemy's oils, but we didn't see any of that. And I think, yeah, as I said, sometimes Fargo's trying to play too fast, and he's making little mistakes, like that super tech that he could have had in the bottom right. That could have outright won him the game, to be fair. A single super tech that early on when the enemy doesn't have many techs, you could probably do enough damage to win yourself the game. Might have been able to kill one of ViViD's oils, like that, the south middle one. ViViD was really good at denying the right side oils and then killing the right side oils, even though Fargo had control of that little mountain. I do think Fargo should have established that tunnel on the left-hand side, even though he cancelled it and still claimed that area, but I think prioritizing getting that tunnel up is very important. ViViD did a nice strat of getting the TNT off and then getting the oils behind it. I think as a south player there, you have to play like ViViD did. You have to go for that right side supply. You can't really contest the mountain. It's hard to contest the mountain. It's hard to kick a Tox off that left side as well. But ViViD hitting all the oils and stuff, that just won in the game simply. So yeah, GG. Well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments. This was a really exciting one, actually, especially that last Scud hit there was massive damage, but Fargo still quit just after it. He just wanted to do one last bit of damage and then quit. But ultimately, it was the economy situation. Yeah, GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.